Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest, Cass. You guys saw her in my previous video, which was coming at a facial with me. She's my esthetician. I'm sometimes her esthetician. But we're both estheticians, so we wanted to come on here and answer some frequently asked questions that we either get on social media or from clients and things like that. So let's get started. So I feel like a frequently asked question that I get a lot is about blackheads, and it's really like how to get rid of them. And I guess that goes along with like pore size. So I feel like people with like that are very congested in the nose area will ask like how to get smaller pores or how to make them appear smaller. So what would be your advice to like, what's something like your go-to to recommend to people that are looking to get rid of blackheads?
Usually with blackheads, I always recommend something like a mask, because that's going to be something that's really, you're not going to see necessarily like overnight like results, but a lot of people like those quicker results with the mask. So I recommend something that's like charcoal based, or something that says blackhead mask removal, something that's going to purify and detoxify so that the pores are a little more clean.
It like draws them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think for me, what I like to tell people is like to use a chemical exfoliant to really go in and clean out the pores. So in doing that, you're also gonna help the pore size appear smaller, because we know that our pores don't have muscles, so they don't necessarily contract open and close. So I think something like that, like a chemical exfoliant, especially like a salicylic acid, will really help just like go in. I just like, when I think of salicylic acid, I think of it like going into the pores and like cleaning it out, which again, I feel like is, I don't know what I was gonna say. So when I think of salicylic acid, I think of it like going into the pores and cleaning them out, therefore like making them appear smaller. I don't know, I just feel like salicylic acid is really great for, and if you're really congested in the nose, for the most part, you're gonna have like an oily T-zone. So, and as far as things like not to do, what would you say is your number one thing to suggest to like, stop doing this? This is what is causing you to have an excessive amount of blackheads. What do you think that would be? Like, what do you see? Like, what's that pattern that you see?
Well, for me personally, it's people that don't exfoliate, because you're getting that buildup because you are not shedding those dead skin cells. So you're getting those clogged pores, those whiteheads, those blackheads. When you exfoliate, you're cleaning your skin. You're getting off those dead skin cells so that you're not getting that texture buildup.
Yeah.
So I really do recommend exfoliating if you're seeing those congestion problems. That's kind of the number one thing.
Yeah.
What would you say?
For me, what I've really noticed is like the people that use the strips that you rip off, that is when I really notice like people have to use them like, oh my gosh, they'll say my blackheads are so bad, I have to use one of those once a week. That's exactly what they're making those for. They're making them so that you use them so often that you just keep buying their product, they're not looking to give you a solution. What those things that like rip your skin off, they essentially rip a layer of skin off of your face, leaving there to be open skin, which is open for bacteria, which is then in return going to cause more blackheads and more congestion in the nose area. So I think a lot of things that people do, like they over, because there's such thing as like over exfoliating too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have to understand that like progressively getting to good skin takes a while. Like it takes work, it takes care. Like you're not just gonna use a product and it's gonna go from one thing to another.
Or a facial.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. It doesn't, like one facial isn't going to get you like the results that you want. It's like continuous work, and people that put in the work for their skincare know that it'll take about a year of continuous like using the right products, getting the right facials or the right treatments to really see your skin transform. I think, how long would you say?
I would say, yeah, at least, I mean, I have clients who get a facial once and then they go home and then they call me or text me, oh, I'm not seeing any difference in my skin. My skin's like still dry. And it's, well, first of all, there are so many layers to your skin. There's at-home care. There's, you know, ingredients that you're using. It's not just going to be an overnight process. It took you this long to get your skin like this. It's going to take some time to see a difference in it. So that's kind of what I see.
I agree. Okay, so the next question that we get asked a lot is how to get rid of dark spots, and meaning, I mean, in our term, hyperpigmentation, but a lot of people refer to them as dark spots. And dark spots can be caused by, what would you say, like scar, like acne scarring?
The sun.
The sun.
The sun.
What else? I think hyperpigmentation is now caused by pollution in the air, which is why we have so many products that are anti-pollution and like protecting your skin against pollution, because that's another huge thing. So it can really be caused by so many other things other than acne scars. And there are different ways of treating, I feel like, how you got it, right? Because the way that you're going to treat dark spots that were caused by acne are going to be a little different than aging or sun.
Exactly, yeah.
So I definitely would recommend going to an esthetician in your area and really just discussing with someone personally. I know I get so many questions online, and I really try to answer them, to the best of my ability. But there's only so much that I can suggest without like seeing and physically like touching your skin. That makes a huge difference of like being this close. And then a lot of the times, like even if I get pictures, it's still really hard to see like on camera. Like, it's just not the same. So I definitely try to do my best to suggest products for you guys and really try to help you, but at the same time, there's only so much that I can do online. So I would really suggest going to an esthetician and kind of finding someone. But what's one of your favorite things to recommend for hyperpigmentation?
Well, like Erica said, you know, it really depends case by case. You know, if this person is experiencing some acne scarring, you have to say, okay, is your acne still occurring, or is it just now scarring? Because it's going to be a different...
Yeah, that's true.
It's a different case. But normally, I typically recommend a vitamin C for someone who hyperpigmentation or dark spots is caused by the sun. And sometimes it can be for acne scarring. I think vitamin C
in certain cases, huh? Like with certain, that's another thing. It's like your skin type.
Yeah,
what does your skin type look like? And what is, that's a huge thing. Mm-hmm. So it's really hard to like ask an esthetician online and say like, hey, what can I use for my skin? Like there's only so much that we can offer. And like, even like the advice that we're giving now, it's just a little bit more general, just because it's so hard to be super specific, because everyone has such different skin. Exactly. And even when you think that you have it like figured out, like even with like our own skin, I feel like we go through so many products and so many, like it's honestly just trial and error, because skin is skin. It's going to change through seasons. It's going to change with age, which I'm now seeing. Please. I'm now seeing just like it just changes. For women, it changes with hormones. Just so many different things. So that's another thing. I think for hyperpigmentation, that could really help. Exfoliating could really help with that too. Absolutely. And you have like different exfoliants that you can look into, and that would depend on your skin type too. So exfoliating, finding the right exfoliant, finding the right serum. So I think that's another thing that I wanted to say is like a vitamin C serum could really help. There's also other serums that are not just strictly vitamin C. They can have another ingredient that can help if you're, like she said, like you're dealing with acne too. So you're essentially combating both acne and dark spots. So it's a lot more complex than just saying, this is the one product that you need. And that's what a lot of people want too. I feel like clients will come to you and being like, just give me that one, I just need one product that will fix all of my problems.
Just everything.
You're not gonna find that.
And I think it's also, you have to be careful because a lot of people with uneven skin tone or dark spots will be like, will search for like peels with like bleach and things like that to like really like correct their problems when really you're doing more harm than good. So
yeah,
just also
because
be
that
careful.
can cause like burns and things that can cause even more hyperpigmentation. And that's why it's super important to go to an esthetician, because you don't want to be buying things off of Amazon and like self-diagnosing yourself or like just doing too much. There is such thing as doing too much, I feel like, when it comes to skincare.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna finish it off with this one question. Take it away. I'll let you start off.
I always, the number one thing when I'm talking to clients about what they're using, and they're saying, I'm using all the right things, I'm using this and this, and I'm like, okay, perfect. And then we talk about the removal of makeup, and then they say, oh, I'm using a coconut oil to remove makeup. And
it hurts your heart.
It hurts me because let me tell you, coconut oil is not beneficial for your skin. And I get it because it's, you know, it's super hyped up, especially right now. You know, it's
even skincare brands, like big skincare brands, are putting it in their product, which I don't understand.
I don't understand. It's
who
great.
Started it? That's what we want to know. Who came up with that idea?
Who's man? But it's really, I mean, like, it's great if you want to cook with it. Go off, you know. Lip balm, even fine, whatever. But
yeah, that's true.
It's
the skin, like the different skin on your body is completely different. Put it on your feet if you want to.
Do a little foot coconut oil mask if that's what makes your heart
if
happy.
you really want to use coconut oil.
But
go all in everywhere else but your face. That's another thing too. Don't you notice that people are like, I love coconut oil? And this is what I don't understand. People will tell you, I love coconut oil. It works so good on my face, but why am I so congested? Let's take a moment.
Just a moment of silence. And then they're still like, but I just use it to remove makeup. But like, why would it be affecting my skin?
Yeah, because I'm washing it off. Washing it off, that's the thing too. Like, washing it off isn't gonna even completely get it all off. It's like going in your pores and clogging your pores because it's so wax-like.
It sits on top of the skin. It doesn't actually penetrate into the skin, so you're not getting that proper cleanse when you're using it as a cleanser. And when you're using it as a moisturizer, it's like it's not as a shield, it's just clogging your pores. So.
I once had a client that told me that she used it as a sunscreen. Have you ever heard that one before?
I don't think I've heard that one before. I'm floored, honestly, disgusted, disappointed.
She used it as a sunscreen, and I'm like, where did you? I haven't even heard that one before. Like, and here's the thing: is I'm a very vocal person, and that gets me in trouble. And so I'm very vocal about what I think people should be using, just because I'm so passionate about it. But I think it upsets people. Me upsetting people?
Never.
No, yeah, it really upsets people. And we're not trying to be like, your makeup or your, what am I saying? Your skincare routine sucks and like, not here to like bash. But like, if you want to watch this, then great. We're just trying our best to give information that like we learned in school. So like, don't get offended if you use coconut oil and you love it. Like, keep using it. But there's another other percentage of people that want us to give our opinion.
Yeah. Like, Susan, if it makes you happy, then just use it.
It hurts our heart, but do what makes you happy.
Do what makes you happy. But at the same time, if you're really looking to benefit your skin and change your skin, you should be open to changing some things.
Yeah. And even if, the thing too, People with dry skin are like, no, oh my god.
It's the coconut oil. It affected her.
Okay, she's back. Yeah, so coconut oil, what was I saying?
For dry skin.
Oh, so people with dry skin are like, coconut oil is the only thing that works for me because they really feel that like thickness.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, it's dehydrating you and it's drying out your skin even more because it's not beneficial for your skin in any way. So yeah, there's a lot of brands out there that are putting these things in their product because it's the hype. And that doesn't mean that just because they're a well-known skincare brand that they're doing what's best for your skin. They're just doing what they have to do to make money, and that's the reality of it. So that's another reason that you should really be going to an esthetician that can recommend what products are right. They're not looking to, I feel like esthetician, like you're not ever going to come across an esthetician that's not willing to help you better your skin. Because that's like such a pride for us.
Yeah.
Is to like see someone be happy in their skin and really help them transform their skin. So how many times can I say your skin?
In one video. It's totally fine.
But yeah, so we hope that you enjoyed this frequently asked questions with me and Cass. I feel like when I talk about skin, I need someone next to me. So you're going to be in like all of my skincare videos. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Go follow Cass. She has her own studio. So go get your facials with her. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.